90s, we didn't know what we had. TV, movies, back when life wasn't so bad. Life is layered like a cabbage. It's time for movie baggage. Movie baggage. Now it's time for movie baggage. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Movie Baggage, the podcast where me and my co-host break down movies from our childhood and decide if we were scarred for life by them. I'm here with my co-host, Victoria Lear. What up?
Hi, I'm here. I'm ready to
As
go.
always, thank you.
It's an exciting day.
And if you're watching on video, guys, you might notice there's another square in here. That's right. We have a guest this episode.
Who is it? Who is it?
It's you, Nic Small.
Oh, yeah. Hey, it's me, Nic Small. Thanks for having me,
pew.
guys.
Oh, he does it so much better than you. Oh, Nick, do it again. Do it again.
I can do it.
Nope.
Nope.
No, you can't do it as good.
All right.
I think you gotta get the head angle.
Yeah.
All right. Moving past that. Nick, you are an improviser.
I am an improviser. That's how I know you.
That's how we know each other. You're the closest thing I know to a celebrity. You're a great improviser. You started in where? DC? Washington,
I
DC?
started doing improv in DC, yeah. Fun fact, grew up in New York, went to college in New York, had no idea improv was a thing you could do or go see
Yeah.
until much later when I was living in DC.
Nice.
Yup.
So how long have you been doing it?
I think I started in like 2012. Yeah. I did it as like a one-off. Just took like a workshop because I had like super bad social anxiety, and my therapist was like, "Do things that are scary," and I did
Yeah.
it, and it was scary, but it was so fun. I just kept doing it.
Me too, man. That's how I started. I was scared to death by it.
Yep.
I wonder if the therapists are getting kickbacks. Like, what is the statistic on the therapy to improv pipeline of people being like, my therapist told me to come here? Meanwhile, the improv studios are like, yes, our scheme is working.
Mm-hmm. It's all
Like
a
they don't
scam.
put any money into ads. They just pay off therapists.
Everything's a scam.
I mean, it works.
It works.
We are super excited to have you, man. This guy's hilarious. He's a great improviser, and it's super
Oh,
awesome to have you on the show.
thanks. Glad to be.
But I skipped ahead. Vic, how the hell are you?
Oh, I'm good. Yeah, I'm having a pretty good weekend, pretty good week. My daughter woke up this morning and demanded earrings,
Yeah.
which is a bold statement from a 3-year-old. She demanded earrings. She said that we needed to go to the Mulberry.
The Mulberry.
Mulberry.
Mhm.
To get. Oh, look who's
Oh.
this? The video crew knows. Jake's
Hi.
glamorous girlfriend bringing him a delicious open-faced
Lox and
sandwich.
bagels.
Wow.
He's the best.
I did not know we could eat on this podcast.
You can't. I can.
Oh.
Long story short, my 3-year-old has discovered what Claire's is, and we may never financially recover.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. She doesn't have her ears pierced, but that's okay. They've got clip-on and magnet and stickers, and they've got everything to sell a very young child on consumerism, so
Get them while they're young.
it'll be fine. But anyway, yeah, no, I'm doing good. We're having a good time.
Good.
How are you doing, Jake?
I'm okay.
Yeah, clearly with your delicious open-faced sandwich delivered to you by a Greek goddess who just came in to drop it in your lap.
Yeah, I'm doing real good.
You're living a charmed life.
Yeah.
What's on that bad boy?
Salmon, like some onion and cream cheese.
Wow.
Asiago bagel, by the way.
Bougie as shit.
I find Asiago to be the most luxurious of cheeses. Anyway, that's just me. But I'm good. I'm happy to be here. Nick, you all right?
I'm doing pretty well. It's a Sunday.
I'm just gonna eat while you talk.
Yeah.
Wow.
You eat. I stuffed
Rude.
my face before I came on this podcast because I was hungry, but I was like, I gotta be professional.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my day has
You
been
should be.
spent hungry. I did some work earlier today. I don't think I've done anything interesting today, unfortunately. This is the most interesting thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I did
Podcast about movies.
I did buy a new microphone
Awesome.
from Best Buy. You guys can't see it, and I don't want to move it to mess up the sound, but I shall be returning it after this. Life hack: buy things and return them.
Yeah.
Hey man, you
Yeah.
don't know if the Best Buy manager's watching this?
Come at me, Best Buy
Actually,
manager.
by the time this comes out, hopefully you'll be all right.
You'll be out of the state.
It's true, yes. I am
We'll
moving
have to
back to
find you
DC.
first. Yeah. Which is a tragedy. I'm
Yeah,
very sad.
Yeah.
but we're lucky to have you now.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks for bringing me into your life. I don't know that you had a choice. I kind of just found my way, but
Mm.
Well, guys, we watched Witches this week.
Wait, Jake.
What?
Jake.
oh yes.
Oh my god. So Nick
Nick.
bought us a present, or he got
Nick
us a
bought us
present.
presents.
I sure
And
did.
It is
I
in
feel like
black wrapping paper. I assume this is a human head.
One of you
I'm
got a human
I'm
Oh,
very
I hope it's
excited.
me.
head.
I hope that this sets a standard for all guests on our podcast
I
to
was
buy us
gonna say,
gifts.
I knew this would be lucrative. We got a guest. We got a gift. Thank you, Nick. Let's see what's
Okay,
in
Jake, you go
here.
first. You go first.
Oh, oh my
Ooh,
god. Oh my god.
what could it be?
No way.
Whoa.
A Casey Jones replica mask? Are you serious, dude? Holy
I am very serious.
holy shit.
That
I
is so
don't
cool.
I don't know if it's made for children or adults, but I hope it fits
I
your
don't
face.
give a fuck.
You'll like clavicular style,
Oh
you'll
my
break
god.
your
Look at that.
face until the
Yes.
mask
Look at the
fits.
quality on this, guys. Holy shit.
Damn.
Oh yeah.
God,
That
get
bad
that
boy
shit
on.
on. Yeah.
You guys are listening, you're missing out. You got to go to YouTube and watch the video.
Oh, Jake.
Yes.
You've
Hot.
I
never
am
been
ready
cooler.
to kill teenagers. Love it. Thank you so much,
You're
man.
so welcome. I wish your partner walked in right then when it was on your head.
Yeah, what type of podcast
Stay
are we
out of the
running?
room. Stay out of the room. Do not look at what we're doing.
All right, I'm super excited. I'm gonna open mine now.
Please.
Okay. Ooh. Ooh.
What do you think it is?
Oh yeah, it's a motherfucking cape.
It's a motherfucking cape.
Hang on.
Oh, nice.
I was listening to your Adams Family value. Well, it was the first one, whichever the first one was.
Yep. We haven't got to
And
values yet.
okay, yeah. And
Oh, wonderful.
at one point, Victoria said she wrote down, "I need a cape," and I said, "I can make that happen."
Oh man, this is so nice. Look at her. Oh, she's going full witch. She's going full witch right now. Oh shit.
Excellent.
Oh no.
I'm so excited to be in my cape.
Aw,
You look fabulous.
you do.
Feel fabulous.
Well, as a fan of the pod, first, I saw the mask at a thrift shop, and I was just like, I gotta get this for Jake. Like,
Really? That's
Yeah.
a thrift shop?
yeah.
What a find, dude.
I
Thank
even
you.
bargained it down from what it was.
Oh,
Nice.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm going to stay like
please
happy now. Yeah.
channel your Houston.
I feel really appropriate because this is an excellent segue into what we watched. Nic, what did we watch?
We
Yeah.
watched
What the hell was this?
It's the movie The Witches from 1990.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
This
right,
was
man.
Nic.
Well, I don't think either one of us have seen this movie before.
Oh, so this was your first time. Welcome.
It was. So,
Yeah.
what is your history with the witches?
So it came out in 1990. I would have been 7, and I don't think I saw it at the theater. So I don't know how long things took to get to not streaming, TV or video. But so
Like
I
I
was
was a 30-year-old man when I
yeah.
finally
When is it coming to streaming?
just waited it out.
Gotta wait.
Yeah. So I must have been like 8 or 9 probably when I saw it. And
Wow.
yeah. And so here's the thing about me as a kid, I was a very frightened child. The world scared me, people scared me. Movies did not. Movies were
Okay.
like my safe place. So I think I always kind of gravitated towards scary movies because I was
Oh,
just like, oh, this is a nice, safe place to experience fear, but not be actually afraid.
that's
And
bizarre.
is it?
That's
I
that's
get it.
so weird.
I there when you talk to when people like look at why people like horror movies, that's part of it. It's just like
Mhm.
I want to prepare myself for all the bad things that can happen in a safe place. It's like going into the Matrix and like practicing for the real world.
Right.
Yeah. Although the Matrix you would die.
Well, if you die in the Matrix, you do
You
die
die
in
in
real
real
life.
life,
So,
yeah.
I mean, that is
Right.
the main problem with the Matrix, but we don't have time to get into that.
No.
Well, and from
So,
a movies not being a safe space, The Ring would probably be horrifying because the mere act of watching it
Mm.
yeah.
brings it into your reality.
I,
Yikes.
I was also the kid who was like, why doesn't anyone send me chain letters? Like, I would love to get a chain letter in the mail and then disregard it and see what happens.
I distinctly remember getting a chain letter and
What?
being so sad. So I was like, oh, it's a letter from a person I thought was my friend. And then I
Yeah.
open it and I'm
Mm.
like, oh, it's just some fucking bullshit chain letter. This person isn't really my friend.
No.
We don't talk. Like, yeah, I'll throw this
The
away. I didn't follow through with it. And that might be why I've had bad luck for 30 years.
That would explain a
well,
lot.
But
it's wearing off now because now you've got your super lovely girlfriend.
And a
So
Casey Jones mask.
and a Casey Jones mask.
My luck might be turning around.
It's turning
folks.
around. It's turning around.
Yeah. But so you said you saw it in theaters or
No, I think I saw it at home. And
okay.
I just remember like the I was we won't get too far into it, but like the grand ballroom scene, just being like
Oh yes.
afraid, but like enwrapped. Like, yes, this is horrifying. Oh my god. Like, ugh, that
It's
tension.
it is wild.
It is so long. I loved
All
it.
right, well let's get into it, guys.
Woo!
Witches. We open on a red-headed boy, and
That's
you
not what
know
we open on.
That's
no.
not what
Yeah,
we
Well,
Jake.
that's the first thing
Let's
that I registered.
Jake, we open on an insane flyover of snowy mountains
Yes.
for
Okay,
an
so
incredibly long.
this is the difference between me and Vic. I skip over the boring stuff,
What?
and Vic does not. All right, yes, we open on mountains. Why?
I don't know
Right?
why.
Why? No one knows why. It makes no sense. It's insane. And it's like sped up, like double speed. So it's like actively making me nauseous as this helicopter
Yes.
flies absolutely insanely. All I wrote down was, so no one got a gimbal? Like, no one was able to get these people a gimbal for
Didn't
this?
exist in
No.
1990.
No, clearly didn't, because a lot of the handheld shots in this are done by somebody who I'm assuming is going through alcohol withdrawal. It's they did not have a steady hand.
No.
And there's no snow anywhere else. Like, why was this the opening shot? It is literally never relevant.
So, yes, we are zooming through mountains, and guys, this doesn't take place in the mountains. This isn't The Shining. It's not at a overlook hotel. We are just flying over mountains for, I don't know, 5 minutes.
It does start in Norway, and I assume those were Norwegian mountains.
Oh, we were in Norway?
We start in Norway.
Yes, we start in Norway.
You told me we're in Norway. Okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's in Norway, and I was expecting it to at least be winter in Norway. It absolutely isn't. It's like the middle of summer.
You never go back to the mountains.
No.
Okay. So a grandma is telling her grandson, stories. And weirdly enough, they're all kind of witch-based stories. Am I right?
It's a little bit more like if David Attenborough were only about witches, because it's not so much a story as it's like a breakdown.
Right.
It's like a where they live, what they look like, what their feeding procedures are like. Like, it is very matter of fact. It's not really a story.
You're right. This is not very entertaining. It's more like a biology book where like witches do this, witches do that. I am definitely involved in witchcraft in some way.
She does tell him at one point, like, if you want to survive witches, you have to know everything that I'm telling you right now. So I think she's just like, he is witch bait and I need to protect this boy.
And he sure is. He sure is. Oh my God.
I wrote down, it made me want to make candles, because they're making candles while they're telling us. And I thought she was going to end up being a witch because she seems witchy. Like, she is making these candles. There's weird objects all over her house. She's not, but I was kind of like, well, candle making's fun. I should get back into that.
You were in. Hold on. You were into candle making, Vic?
I liked the hand dipped ones, not the ones that you pour into a mold, because I find repetitive crafts very relaxing. Yeah, scarf some more bagel in your face, Jake. Like, just shove that.
Yeah, you keep eating.
Hey,
don't.
Most people are listening to this on audio. Don't call it out.
Yeah, but so the grandmother gets going on this story, and it's not just now specs about, it's like a breakdown, like a 48 hours of a friend of hers who got taken. And it's just the coldest and most detached from emotion story of how your best friend growing up got abducted and vanished you've ever heard.
Was crazy, Nick.
Yes. I mean, how long are you really supposed to be affected by something like that? I mean, you got to move on.
This grandmother is talking about her friend disappeared, and then they were looking at a painting, and they saw the friend in the painting.
Yeah,
and this is a thing that happens multiple times in this movie. No one tries to fix it. No one fucking goes, why is my friend trapped in a painting? Maybe I could somehow get her out of the painting. But nope, she just talks about it like, oh yeah, she was gone and now she's in a painting. And we would see her from time to time getting older and older in the painting. What the fuck?
Until she just disappeared.
Did she die?
Yeah. So in my headcanon, the grandma after that happened, she spent the rest of her life trying to learn all she could about witches, because she's like, my friend is. Yeah,
that's what you think? Because no one seems interested in the fact that this friend is trapped in a painting for her entire life.
So in Nick's defense, as I
What?
think I tend to hyper fixate on the dialogue a little more than you do, that is
A
what's
little, a
said
little
and
bit, a
implied.
little bit.
Just a little bit, a little bit. The grandmother essentially says that the reason why she knows all of this is that in her youth she traveled basically around the world, learning everything she could about witches to find out what happened. And then it's sort of alluded that that's how she somehow lost her little finger, was like in some sort of run-in with witch. But
Okay.
it's very, and I will say this with love because Nick brought this movie, it's done so badly. It's done so badly that you're kind of sitting there like, okay, they must have a payoff because they've brought up this finger and they've zoomed in on it more than once.
And not only do they bring it up, the grandson like fingers her nub.
Oh God!
He does.
So glad that this
That's
is
a
an
good.
unrated
That's a
podcast.
good. That's a good.
Can you
soundbite.
say that one more time, Nick, just to make sure that the audio got it?
Fingered her nub.
Thank you. Thank you. That's good.
But yes, so she tells this crazy story, and this is just this kid's life, apparently. He has a grandma that constantly tells him about witches, and then, spoiler alerts, guys, his parents die very
Okay.
quickly.
Forgot
Yeah.
about that. I forgot.
It
about
happens
that.
really quickly. I'll say that slightly before that, while she's telling this story, she lights up a cigar. I just feel like that's important for her
the
character.
grandma smokes cigars, which is
Oh yeah.
pretty cool.
Yeah, she like lights up a cigar, and when you're at this point in the movie, it just sort of sounds like this woman hates all other women. Like, without the context of knowing witches are real in this universe, if you just walked in on your grandmother saying this to your child, you'd just be like, grandmother, don't teach him to hate all other women. Like, this is madness.
Vic, in this world, all women are pretty much witches.
Pretty much.
And
Pretty much.
we get into that later. But
yeah, and so then the parents go to some sort of dinner, and the kid's like, one more story, grandmother. And in that one, she talks about how witches, she names all these things, like their eyes have a purple tint, they wear wigs, so they have these horrible rashes on their bald scalps.
Yeah, so these are the rules. These are the rules of the witches, guys. Pay attention.
Mm-hmm. They have like horribly hideous, deformed hands. They don't have toes.
They wear sensible shoes
because they don't have toes.
They don't have toes, and then they have an intense sense of smell for children, and they think that children smell horrific.
They don't like
specifically like dogs dropping.
Specifically, like dog dropping.
That comes into play later.
The kid is fascinated by this and is basically like, well, what am I supposed to do? I bathe all the time. I won't smell like dog droppings. And this is this grandmother's, as somebody who has a child, if somebody told this story to my child and then I had to deal with the fallout of this, I would have been pissed. I mean, I guess the parents die, so they don't have to deal with the fallout of this. But she's like, you'd be better if you didn't bathe, because then they would smell the grime on you and not the child. And he's like, I'll never bathe again. And she's like, oh, probably about once a month you'd be good.
Yeah. Yep.
What type of parenting advice is this? I mean, again, she's the one who has to deal with the fallout because, yeah, the parents immediately die. They don't explain why or how. It's just they go out to dinner and never return. And the police are like,
that was an accident.
They just accidentally drop dead. Nobody, like, yeah. What type of accident? What, did a piano fall on them? What are we supposed to know? I'd presume it's witches, but they didn't imply that. But the grandmother did imply that the reason why she's telling all of this to her son, or to the grandson, is because her own son was also very much witch bait. That her own son needed constant protection from witches.
Witch bait. These poor boys, they're all witch bait.
Yep.
They're all witch bait. Parents are dead, though.
Yeah.
Welcome to a 90s movie for kids.
90s movie. He's now getting taken care of by the grandmother.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like you hang out with a grandma that talks about witches all the time, you're going to attract witches. And that's what happens.
There was a line here that I didn't understand where it's like the grandmother's suddenly narrating and she's like, I didn't take Luke back to America right away.
Yes.
And I was like, isn't this kid British? What the?
No,
why would
he
you be
hasn't-
taking
Everyone's
him?
British. Everyone's British in this. They keep talking about going back to America. Everyone's fucking
He
British.
has
I don't
an
get
American
it.
accent.
Does
does?
he?
I was watching it. I was like, wait, they're in Norway. He has an American accent. Are they going to explain this? And they do.
I guess. I don't think it sounds like an American accent.
Bulletproof.
But
I mean, his mom, I guess, is Norwegian. So it might be a little.
His friend is definitely British.
Yeah.
The mother and grandson, though, Luke, recover insanely quickly from the death of her son.
Oh,
and
shit. People recover from shit very quickly in this one.
Yep.
And we just roll with stuff in this movie.
It's so fast that they recover. It's like they have one scene of sort of hugging on a couch in a blanket, and then he's fucking fine. He's
Oh, I guess
in a
my
tree
parents
house.
are dead, aren't they? Well, we'll just keep going then. Oh, I'm up in my tree house now. Oh, what's that? All right, let's get to the witches, guys.
I need to make something clear.
What?
They started in Norway, and then the grandma was like, let's move to our house, my house in England. So they do travel to England. He starts going to school there. And
Yeah.
I'm like, that's a house in Norway. And her English house is like massive. They show it from the outside and it's huge. And I just want to know what Granny does. How does she know?
Well, she's a witch hunter. So I assume when you kill a witch, you get a bunch of treasure, you bring that home. That's kind of like
a video game. You jump on their head and get money falls on you.
Mm-hmm. It should be understood that they are living in the 1%. Like easily, because the other reason why they were going was the only reason why they were there on vacation is because this boy was supposed to go to some sort of fancy British prep boarding school. And they're like, and we decided that I should go to the school my parents picked out. So we're living in our British cottage home. It's like a Tudor mansion. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, but so he's up in the treehouse and a random woman approaches him bearing snakes.
And guys, this would definitely get me. If a hot woman comes up with a corn snake in her hands, I'm running down the treehouse. I'll go wherever you want.
Diving off head first.
Mm-hmm.
I wrote down what kind of woman gives a kid a snake, and then I wrote ...
Perfect woman.
I do like snakes.
Yeah.
There's a spot where she's whispering at it to stay, and I'm just like, I want to whisper to a snake.
Oh, it was awesome. Oh, yeah. Super hot witch, bearing snakes. For some reason, our boy doesn't go down there. I would have been, I'll, whatever you want, lady. But
his grandmother taught him not to trust women.
I get, yeah.
Women with purple eyes.
It. And yes, so purple eyes, that means you're a witch, and it's pretty obvious.
Yeah.
When a woman's eyes start glowing purple, it's pretty obvious they're a witch. But
I don't know.
That's one of the clues.
I mean, I think you guys are just really uneducated on what periods are really like for women.
Please,
okay,
can we make the rest of this episode about that?
Yeah.
Explain it all.
What the hell are you talking about?
Yeah, sometimes when you're going into your period, your eyes just flash purple, and everyone should accept that and move on.
And you abduct a child. It's just natural.
You know, I don't think I need to comment on that. I have a child. Why would I take others? I'm above suspicion, obviously.
You know what? There might be some truth to what you're saying because she did have chocolate like for him too.
Yes.
I think.
Oh, that's right. She had chocolate too. She had snakes and chocolate, dude.
I know. She was so cool.
I'm caught. You got me in the trap.
Done.
But he doesn't fall for it. What's his name,
No.
by the way? I never got this
Luke.
Luke. Okay.
Called Luke constantly.
Luke does not fall for it. And he goes, "You're a witch. I'm not coming down." And he goes, "Grandma, I need help." And the lady's like, all right.
She can't hear you. And then she can. And she's like,
Yeah.
oh, fuck. And then she scampers down the road.
Scampers away, and she summons her snake back to her, which is awesome. So the snake she leaves her snake. You're like, oh, that's a cool real snake. No, it's not. It's an illusion. It disappears.
Yeah. I assumed it was like a familiar.
Yes. Yes, let's say that. It was a
It's very
familiar,
cool,
but yeah, so we're in a world where witches are fucking everywhere. I don't like it.
And then the grandmother, upon hearing, that her son or that her grandson has listened to her, is like very pleased. Flash forward to his birthday. They're celebrating his birthday, and the kid gets a pair of white mice as a birthday present.
Best
And
present ever.
This spoke to me, as I also received a pair of white mice as a birthday present as a child. They were white mice with red eyes, and so I named them Death and Pestilence.
Oh my god.
And they were sweet. I never tried to train them in any way, but they were good. Pestilence developed an allergy to cedar chip shavings, and I had this whole thing where we had to take him to a vet because his eyes were getting all ruined, and I thought he was going to go blind. And my mom had this long speech to me about how if we take these mice to a vet, they're likely just going to be put down because people don't treat mice. And I was like crying when we went in because I thought it would be better for him to, not be in pain than for me to keep him in pain. Mm-hmm. And the veterinarian was like, why would you freak your own daughter out this much? Like, this is very clearly just an allergy to the type of shavings. And like gave us this whole thing and put a little bit of cream on Pestilence's eyes and was very sweet to me and was like, basically was like, I specialize in small mammals. You don't need to be afraid to bring your pets to me. I will not just put them down because they're mice. And yeah. And they lived for a long time.
I took a salamander to the vet. They treated him.
No. Yeah, vets are good people, is what we're saying. Yeah.
Did the vet know your mouse's name?
You know who's not a good person? Mr. Bean.
Oh.
Mr. Bean is in this movie,
Mr.
guys.
Bean, yes.
And he is full Bean in this. Awesome.
Not for a while.
We're not there
ahead.
yet.
We're not there yet. We haven't even gotten to why she needs to go to the hotel, which is that the grandmother collapses while he's opening this mouse present. And a doctor comes and is like...
Let me look at my notes. Mr. Bean is the main note on this.
Oh.
And that's what I want to talk about. Yes,
this
the grandma collapses. Who cares?
But why, Jake? Why does she collapse?
It's a main plot point why she collapses.
I don't know. She old?
No. That's the weirdest thing. The doctor is like, she has a slight touch of diabetes.
That's right, yes. She does.
As if diabetes...
A touch of the diabetes, everyone.
As if diabetes is something you can have a slight touch of.
It happens.
Her lungs are great. Smoking cigars does not hurt those at all.
She's got a small case of the sugars.
And the doctor is basically like, take these pills, avoid sugar, and vacation by the seaside.
Oh, wait, guys, hold on a second.
Holding.
Nick, is this movie a fucking hallucination by the grandmother after she pills? Is that
she's in a diabetes coma?
She's in a diabetic coma. She hallucinated. That would explain a lot in this movie.
She went into the coma slightly after her friend disappeared, and she's been in a hospital the whole time.
Oh, yeah. 60 years she's been in a coma. Dreaming witch dreams and hallucinating this shit.
Does not exist.
Oh my god.
She never even had.
All right, now do we get to Mr. Bean?
No, because I have one more thing I have to say. He is like, okay, Grandma, so glad you're better. I'm gonna go play with my mice because again, everybody gets over things. In this movie.
So he goes, all right, you're still alive, Grandma? All right,
You
I'm gonna
good?
go play with my mice.
I'm
I'll be
out.
back.
And so presumably this is all happening in one day. And he goes back into his room and he has an entire insane Lego city already made for his mice.
I did like this.
Yeah.
I did like this. So
And it's like,
there's
when did you
trains,
build
there's
this
planes,
shit?
there's all sorts of vehicles for his mice.
I mean,
And
Victoria,
they sort of fly around and stuff.
after you call 911, you have some time before they get there.
Right?
Grandma's asleep or in her diabetic
Right, presumably.
coma.
He was like, well, nothing to be done. I'll go and build an insane mouse city in my room.
I'm gonna build a biplane for my mice. They can fly around and
I just remember
get my mind off my worries for my grandma.
He like carries the cage in there, so presumably this whole thing was set up before he even had mice. It's just insane.
Yeah, he always wanted mice, and now he's got the perfect setup for him.
Yeah.
Dress for the future you want.
Yes. I am now.
No, you're right, Nick. He vision boarded mice. And he's like, when I get them, I will have a plane. I will have a train for them. I will have a little city for them to live in. And he fucking put it all on the board, and then finally it came true.
It manifested.
Destiny. Mm-hmm. Love it.
Now I wrote, ha ha ha, Mr. Bean.
Mr. Bean is in this movie, guys. And wow, he is great. He's running around, running a hotel.
You know, technically, this was before he did Mr. Bean.
This is after Blackadder, for all you Blackadder fans. Before Mr. Bean.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
But he is doing the Mr. Bean faces. This is like an incubator, guys. A Mr. Bean incubator that we're cooking up a new bean. We're cooking up a bean in here, guys. It's so exciting. Can you believe this?
I have a little bit of a rabbit hole.
Oh, hold on. Everybody, stop. Now it is time for Vic's Rabbit Hole. Mine's better. Let's hear it.
So I had to look this up because I loved Mr. Bean's character in this so well. I mean, it was a little bit freaky to hear him talk at first, but it really reminded me.
He does talk in this.
It reminded me very heavily of a TV show that I loved to watch growing up called Fawlty Towers, which is a British show about a guy who owns a like bed and breakfast, and stuff's just constantly going wrong.
Fawlty Towers is madness, by the way.
Like, it's so good.
It's John Cleese running around like a maniac all the time.
You finish chewing before you continue.
All right, sorry. I'll be right back.
Let me. Yes, is John Cleese. And apparently, the reason why this brought so many memories back to me is because the guy who is Mr. Bean, John Cleese was like his hero, was like his, he idolized him as a performer and as a comedian. And when he got this role, which John Cleese actually turned down because he didn't want to draw too strong a connection between his Fawlty Towers character and the movie. He felt like it would be just him playing that same role again. Mr. Bean ended up being the one who got it and drew all of this from. And in the process of doing this movie, he did sort of cook up like and solidify the character of Mr. Bean in it, as well as causing a Fawlty Towers / Mr. Bean-esque disaster in the actual hotel that he and the crew were staying in, where he forgot to turn off the tap before he went to bed and completely flooded the 3 floors below him in the hotel they were all living in. And a bunch of the crew ended up having to be like relocated and having to commute because he ruined an entire hotel. So then they had to be staying at one even farther away from the shooting locations.
And did he react like...
He didn't say a word. He didn't say a word.
I'm presuming that's where he came up with the silent bit, was like, I should say nothing. Anyway, that's my little rabbit hole about Mr. Bean in this.
This concludes Victoria's rabbit hole.
You're
Mr.
welcome.
Bean, real name Rowan Atkinson.
Rowan Atkinson, yes. I'm not going to say that. I'm
I
going to say Mr. Bean forever, but
had my Mr. Bean moment in this movie when I saw his name pop up, and I was like, "What? I didn't know he was in this."
Oh,
Spoilers.
yes.
spoilers. He's in the opening credits. Spoilers. Yeah. And then we get the greatest vision of beauty the world has ever seen.
Yes, guys, finally. So we set it up in Adam's Family. What the hell other movies are Angelica Houston in? That's what you said, right?
That's what I said.
Repeat what I just said.
What the hell other movies was Angelica Houston in?
Yes.
What the hell other movies?
And we finally found one. And man, she is electric as
You're
always.
welcome.
Thank you,
Fuck
Nick. We love her. She's amazing. But
I read that something they instructed her in this movie to be sexy, and she did not disappoint.
What? You don't have to instruct her to do that. She walks in.
The dress, the necklace. The woman is fucking flawless.
She is gorgeous, but guys, I have bad news. She is a witch in this movie. She's the main Big Daddy witch in this movie.
Big Daddy Witch, that's what they called her.
That's what they called her. It wasn't grand.
The main Damie Big Daddy witch. And wow.
Mm-hmm. Yes, please.
No,
I'm
it's
ready.
a shame. It's a shame.
I'm ready to be abducted, mommy. Take me, please.
Daddy.
Big Daddy.
Main Daddy witch. And
Daddy.
All right. Do we want to get into the longest conference room scene I've ever seen in my life?
There's I think before the conference, there's a couple things. There's another child in a painting. She boops that person out of existence.
There are other people in paintings, guys. No one fucking follows up on people trapped in paintings, and I'm incensed. I am so angry about it. If your friend disappears in a painting, follow up on it. Try and get them out of the painting.
I contend you tried.
It sort of implies that in this universe, no one actually paints people, that all people in paintings are trapped there by witches.
Assume that's a soul trapped in a painting.
Boop, and it's gone. It fades away.
But that means it died. That child.
Yeah, exactly. Right? They disappear. That person disappears, and they're just I don't know. The fucking must have died in the painting.
It sort of sets up just that Angelica Houston's character is just this total badass, that all of these other women who are, witches but dressed as normal people are just worshiping the ground she walks on, and she could not give a shit. She treats every single one of them with a disdain that is so sexy. Yes, dismiss me too, mommy. Dismiss me. It's fine. I'm not joining the coven.
You look like you're about to join.
I'm about to join the coven.
I say do it.
You're wearing a cape with a hood right now.
The other thing before the conference is we are introduced to our boy Bruno Jenkins.
Bruno, he
loves to eat.
I mean, if you're gonna say anything about this guy, he loves to eat.
Bruno Jenkins is just the British version of that German kid from Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. He's just an obnoxious, chubby boy eating everything.
Also, just Gunther chubby from boy. The Simpsons.
Right. Yeah.
Don't chase me. I'm full of chocolate.
That's basically
him.
Something he says in this movie. It's I can't do sports now. I'm too full. Mm-hmm. You're gonna die.
What is he? He's licking raisins off the sides of Danishes or something.
Yeah. He's nibbling. He's nibbling all the raisins out of these because he says to him, he's they're nice and and caramelized or nice and caramel crunchy or something. He's like eating the ones that are on the edge and then putting them back on this fucking buffet.
Yeah, he puts them back.
And then
gross kid, we hate him. I don't want him to live through this.
No, he's very apt to be murdered because he also sort of sasses one of the workers where he's like, "Are the cucumber sandwiches made with butter or margarine?"
Here's a question. Have any of you guys ever had a cucumber sandwich?
No.
Oh, I knew our classy girl over here would. What?
I used to make them a lot. They're really
watercress
tasty.
sandwich, watercress and cucumber sandwiches.
Not with watercress, but I would make cucumber sandwiches, and I even made my what I would affectionately call my poor person version of that, which was where instead of
cucumber gin and tonic.
No, instead of nice white bread, I would put the same spread and cucumbers in between club crackers.
Yeah.
Which is real yum. I mean, it's really good.
You put cream cheese in that?
It's cream cheese, and it's sort of like a flavored cream cheese. So I usually did mine with the mix that's inside, like a powdered Italian dressing, basically, in a cream cheese. And then you whip that up, and then that has like sliced cucumbers. And usually it's in between white bread that has the crusts cut off, like a very, very mild white bread. But I used to like it on club crackers. It's fucking delicious. Or Ritz crackers also good.
I was gonna ask if you like cut your crackers into triangles. I think they're supposed to be in triangles.
They're supposed to be in triangles.
If you're not a peasant, then yes, it should be in a triangular form.
These were the peasant version, and they were not cut
makes me
because
sick.
The crackers themselves were sort of small enough. Highly recommend. On the Instagram, we'll post a recipe.
Can we get to the conference room now?
Fine.
Wait, we're not quite there yet. Because Mr. Bean, a housekeeper, like sees the mice in the room and like comes screaming out.
She has a fit about these mice.
Runs out screaming to Mr. Bean, like,
these are the pet mice.
Yes, just the pet mice, as if she's seen a dead body or a murder happening.
I was very confused for a few moments here of like, was a ghost in her room? Like, what is going on?
Nope,
and turns out, no, she saw the pet mice that Luke has in his room in a cage. And wow, they're about to get thrown out of the hotel. Mr. Bean is not having it.
But this grandmother is a fucking badass.
The grandma is having it.
Yeah, the grandma's like, why would you remove these mice when your hotel is full of rats?
Oh.
And she just goes off on how she's gonna like call the health board and get them shut down. And then Luke ands this whole lie by being like, if you go down to the breakfast buffet, you'll see that all of those cakes have been nibbled around the edges.
What is this interaction? What is this relationship they have? That he knows his grandma's a liar. And he knows she's gonna fucking mess with these people. And he just ends it right away. Of course, yes, and what are they scamming people all across town, all across London?
That's how they get their money. That's how they get their money. I'll say that their relationship is so much more friends rather than parent and child type.
The weird relationship with the grandma. And
these are con men buddies.
So this is what they do. They kill witches and get their treasure, and then they scam hotels. That's how they get their money. It's a pretty good life.
Yeah.
But it's a good...
If I could do that, I would.
It's a good setup because the grandmother is like, he's like, you need to keep them in the room. Grandmother's like, okay. And then the moment Mr. Bean leaves, the kid is like, but how will I train them to perform circus acts? I can't do that in this enormous hotel room that's like the size of a 2-bedroom flat. Like, this is a huge hotel room. And he's like, there's not enough room. And she's like, oh, I know, honey. Take them and do what you want. Just don't get caught. Which is hilariously also the only rule I had from my mother growing up. I grew up with no rules. Yeah, I grew up with no rules in my household. The only rule that my mother said was, if you are dumb enough to get caught and in trouble, then you were too dumb to be doing it in the first place.
Wow.
That was the rule.
Wow. Yeah.
So if
And
you
then
do it
second rule,
and you never
don't
get
talk
caught,
about Fight Club.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You
Fight
listened
Club
well.
going on the list. We're going on putting Fight Club on the list for you.
My childhood was very different. I was such a rule follower. Like I was like, whatever rule you have, I will follow it. I remember one time, like I was home alone. I was like, cursing feels like, and I just said like a bunch of curses. Then I felt so bad. I was like, they're gonna know. They're gonna know I was alone cursing.
Aw, Nick.
Nick, you are such a precious individual. Then you were smart enough to do it. You were smart enough to do it.
And repent.
No. No.
Not anymore.
Now, let's get into the longest conference scene I've ever watched in my entire life.
Yeah, the boy hides in the
half of this movie, guys. Half of this movie is this conference room scene, and I don't know witches held conferences, but they do, and they do them in hotels.
If you're part of the Royal Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Children, you hold meetings.
That's right.
That is an acronym that they said it and they showed it. And then they kept showing the acronym, and I was like, yep, I can't remember for the life of me what all those letters mean. That is such a long acronym.
It doesn't even like spell anything it's just RSPCC. Like, why that? Why not something that made a word?
No, because the witches hate children, and they hate sense. They hate.
Oh.
Yeah, they hate things that would make sense.
Well, the witch's plan is a little, I don't want to say idiotic. I'll just say it's stupid.
Well, they kick this conference off by locking the doors and then revealing their true selves.
Okay, so this is the scene, Nick. And I'm sure. What?
Oh, and Luke is
Right,
Nick's
so Luke, of course, Luke
is
in there. Of course, he fucking stuck in. But
before
this is the
conference
scene.
starts, he was hiding there to train his mice, who are actually
Does everyone
rats.
understand what's happening now? Luke is in there.
Jake.
Luke is in there. Okay.
He's hiding behind like a divider.
All right, he's in a
red velvet.
All right, so let's say you're all right. Let me set the stage. There's a conference room. There is a silken sheet kind of divider where if you were in the 1950s and a sexy lady, you would be changing behind it and just giving the silhouette to the man that you were trying to entice. That's what he's hiding behind. Okay? Are we good now? Can we start the scene?
Fine.
There are witches in this fucking conference room. Yes, they are all witches. And this is the scene that I think they got a BAFTA award for this. Nick?
Really?
When they take their faces off, holy shit, this is creepy.
Mm-hmm.
They take their human faces off, and they've got hair and moles and giant chins and giant noses, and they're disgusting witches. Yeah.
Hunchbacked, veiny.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty horrifying.
So juicy.
And then there's a very long meeting after that, though. Really talked for a long time.
I didn't love that when they panned through the audience to show all of these women here for this conference unveiling themselves, the vast majority of them were just men in drag.
I wouldn't say the vast.
There were so many men.
Vast majority? I think that there was a few. I spotted a few.
No, it was the front row, because I even looked it up on the IMDb. It was the front row, and the people they were doing close-ups on, they had as women, and all the other people in the seats were men in drag.
Wow.
And I'm not a big fan of that characterization in this day and age. Also, I mean, there's a lot about, the feminist breakdown of what the stereotypes of witches are and how it's
just women. In this movie, it's just women.
And it's
They're
an attack
witches.
against how women age most of the time. Like most of the characters of witches.
You already had your rabbit hole. You already had a rabbit hole. You cannot do another one.
Fine, Jake. Shut down the only female voice on this podcast. It's fine. I'm used to it.
Here we go. Go ahead. I'm witch. She's a witch. I do
Well
it.
done.
No, it's fine. That's all I wanted to say. Was that I'm not crazy about the characterization of drag in the back.
I definitely had to pause, and I was like, "Those are men."
Yeah, I caught it as well.
It's not ideal. It's not ideal. Whatever. The conference carries on, and
way too long. Am I right?
It's
Angela,
too
long
length.
of a meeting.
I loved
It's
every
a long
second of
meeting.
it.
So,
it's a long meeting. There's
It's
a
a
lot of
lot.
discussion.
it is literally what a witch would go through and running, like, I don't know, a fucking PTA meeting or something. It's a fucking huge meeting. We gotta run through the rules. We gotta run through what we could do. But
our granddaddy head witch, whom we all adore, is not pleased. She is not pleased with the amount of children being abducted. She believes that England is rampant with children, and these witches need to get their act together. And that her plan is to eliminate all children in England. Just every single one of them.
Guys, these witches claim they have been disappearing thousands of children in England. She says thousands of children have disappeared by witch hands. In my mind, this is a national problem.
Crisis.
This is a crisis. This is a national crisis right now. No one's paying attention to it. Witches are just abducting children left and right. They're leaving corn snakes, taking children. It is awful.
But it's not enough.
And it's not enough. It's not even enough. Thousands of kids are disappearing. Not enough.
You start with the orphanages first. Like,
well,
you can get a lot of them out. No one's gonna miss them.
Who cares?
You start with the street urchin.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which we know England is rife with.
Yes, little pickpocket.
Hello,
people.
Please, sir, can I have some more soup? Shut up. Get into witch's belly.
The corrupt.
Whatever
the corrupt
are they eating these kids?
No,
They
find them revolting.
They smell like shit.
They're just disappearing children just because they're annoying.
Mm-hmm.
I did write down.
I guess I get it.
I wrote down like, why do you hate children? Like,
I think for me, it's just how loud they are.
That's all I needed.
Yeah.
Carry on.
Yeah, if anything, the witches in this more closely resemble women who are part of like the anti-natalism movement, like women who just don't believe that you should morally have children, so they hate them by proxy. It's pretty funny. I will say that our granddaddy witch is not here to take questions or commentary. And what I did not see coming after this relatively drawn out conference meeting
it is drawn out for half of the movie, I would say.
I'll say for a movie, it's a very unbelievably drawn out conference. For an actual conference meeting that you've sat through, it goes by pretty quick.
I was like, this could have been the email. This could have been the email. We don't need to get witches from all across the planet to come into this conference room.
The money,
it wasn't
Jake.
invented yet.
We'll
get to the money.
The whole thing, I know.
We have to get to the laser eyes.
Laser eyes.
I wrote laser eyes in my notes. Yes, Vic. Witches can shoot lasers from their eyes. I did not know this.
Facts.
Yeah.
Vic is shooting us with lasers right now.
This is one to be watched on video. I have to say.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so, like, because one woman is like, it would be impossible for us to eliminate every child. That's insane. But she gives this weird sort of rhyming, angry rant in the lead up. And the thing I'll say is that she literally vaporizes this woman with purple laser eyes.
Yep.
we never see that ability again.
No.
Even when it would make a lot of sense for any of them to be able to use, one might say, any form of magic ever again. No. No more magic for anyone.
That is true.
Yeah.
There is one main magic trick, which is turning boys into mice.
Yeah, but it's through a potion.
Okay.
Maybe it's
Not-
only the Grand High Witch who has the laser eyes. Maybe like you raise
That's how you
get to that rank, and then you have
Yeah.
that power. But you can only like
She-
use it once a day.
Well,
But
you-
yeah, Jake, that's you want to say what you remember of the plot line? Did you tune out enough, or what's her plan? You remember?
Yes, explain.
her plan is to turn children into mice so that she can kill them. I don't know.
No, once they're mice, they don't care anymore because they're not
Yeah.
children. So it's irrelevant what happens after
So
that.
it is literally just to get rid of kids. That's
Just
it.
get rid of
Yeah.
the kids.
As long as
Okay,
they're
so I
now
got it.
not
I got
children.
it. I got it, guys.
But
I
how
was
are they going to do
listening.
it, Jake? How?
Turning them into mice with watercress soup. Okay, I got
Nope.
that.
No. Wildly jumping ahead. They are going to purchase all of the finest, top of the line, most exclusive and prestigious candy and chocolate and sweet shops throughout the land, paying double or even triple the store's values.
Yep.
And then they're going to hold a grand gala opening, which children, suckers for a gala. Children can't stop themselves from showing up to galas.
I used to go to like 4 a week as a kid.
I mean, will all show up and they will be given free samples of chocolate. And then one of the other witches is, oh, and of course, will poison the chocolate. Vaporized.
Okay, so you're telling me this was the original plan, then they change it to watercress soup later.
No, Jake,
No.
you
Did
checked
you watch
out.
this?
Did you watch this film?
Did I check out? Dude, this movie was like sitting in a conference room in real time. And yes, maybe I fucking let my mind wander.
Wow, Jake, you could not be more wrong about the plot of this film. It is surprising. If I had the power, I would be laserizing you right now.
Yeah. Well, thank God you don't.
No. So one of the women is like, and we'll poison them. And then the Grand Witch is like, why? So you can just be immediately caught, you fool! And then she screams what I think is the greatest line that is said in the whole movie, which is, witches only work with magic. Yeah. Nick and I are on the same wavelength.
I wrote it down too. Her delivery is so perfect. It's like in the sing-songy way. Everything Angelica Houston did in all her delivery was so amazing. At one point, she just started like pumping and like vibrating.
Oh my God. Okay, Jake, why don't you just eat your sandwich and Nick and I will handle this? So it's revealed, right? It's revealed that they're going to do this, and that she has concocted this magical potion that turns anyone who drinks it into a mouse in 2 hours, unless you take a larger dosage of it. It happens faster based on the dosage. And they're like, that way it'll happen when we're not there. Not like if you ate something and then 2 hours later everyone got food poisoning, we wouldn't associate it with
right.
But that's sort of dismissed as not a fact. So everyone starts celebrating, tossing their wigs into the air like graduation caps. Like, oh, huzzah! Like, oh, what a fabulous idea! We're going to buy these candy shops. And this is when the money gets brought out, right?
Yes. Yeah. Or no, she she brings it up, but she like throws a handful of money in the air. She's like, come to my room later and to get your money and your potion.
In groups of 10? Which is a fucking weird comment. Like,
I mean, she probably doesn't have the biggest room.
Come by in groups of 10 to get your money and your potions.
Grandma bought the biggest room.
Oh, Nick, Jake's just out.
Jake's gone.
Jake's gone.
Listeners, Jake has left.
For those of you not watching the video, Jake, I think, took to heart my eat your sandwich and has left the room. He doesn't like the conference room scene. I do.
Oh.
I think it's wonderful. But so what is it? Yeah, and then she's like, I will give you all a demonstration, which
Yeah.
is Bruno.
Bruno. Poor
She,
gullible Bruno.
I mean, to be fair, wildly unlikable as a child.
Yeah, but you see his dad.
Oh, his dad is so much more unlikable.
Yeah.
But we haven't seen that yet. Not
No, I
really.
don't think we've gotten to him yet. Yeah.
He's been around and been making some comments that are kind of like as if he's sort of a pompous ass.
Mm-hmm.
He's also Scottish, I believe.
Yes. I think so. Yeah.
And I'm not gonna lie, it felt a little bit stereotypical. like they're making some sort of
I do
rude
not know
Scottish stereotype.
stereotypes.
I don't know, but it doesn't feel good the way they portray him in this movie. But they are going to bring Bruno in and make an example that he's been promised, what, like 6 chocolate bars if he shows up. And so they all frantically put their wigs and things back on.
Face on.
Put their faces back on.
Mr. Bean is fucking in this movie, by the way.
Right, but
he
we haven't gotten there yet, Jake.
We're still in the conference room.
Oh, shit.
Jake left the room and came back hoping to God we had moved the plot forward.
This is my favorite part, but okay, fine. We'll stay in the conference room. Have you gotten to the part where the kids are turned to mice yet?
Bruno is about to enter.
That's where we're just saying Bruno enters the room. Bruno enters the room and
set the
wants
scene,
his chocolate.
Please.
Well, because Nick brought up one of the best points, which is that as Bruno approaches the stage, Angelica Houston undulates in like a sexual humping manner as if she's orgasming in the air as he gets closer to her, while all the other witches turn away, gagging and retching and covering their nose. She's like actively getting off, and it is the weirdest fucking scene that doesn't.
So this is what I don't get. So they hate children, but they're turned on by them.
No, they're turned on by killing them.
They're turned on by getting
when we
rid
get
of
to the
them.
end, we'll just dissect that. But and as of right now, they're disgusted by them, I guess.
Mm-hmm. So he had already eaten the chocolate bar, and so they were waiting for the 2-hour mark.
The kids are turned into mice, guys. Can we fucking get to this? They are turned into mice, and the rest of the fucking movie, they are mice. It is crazy.
Yes.
This is crazy. Once these kids are turned into mice, this is now a mouse movie.
Yep.
What?
Amazing,
like
right?
Little.
Fuck, Nick. You brought this to us?
Oh my god. When I was like getting it confused. I was like, no, there's mice in this movie. And I remember a mouse driving a car, but I think that's a different thing. That is Stuart Little. And then when so yes, okay. Yes, Bruno is turned into a mouse and everyone is like salivating. They're so happy. And then they're starting to leave, and then they smell something because Luke has been hiding there the whole time. Not very well, might I add. He is like poking his head up.
Luke is behind a changing screen from the 1950s.
He grabs some money when it
just get the
falls.
silhouette of a naked woman behind it, but you don't get to see everything.
But apparently this privacy screen was good enough to stop his smell almost the whole time.
Oh yeah.
Till the very end of this incredibly
when they're all farthest away from
they're not really smelling until the end. You know, when you're talking a lot, you're not really smelling.
True. You can't talk and smell at the same time.
And then as the meeting is ending, all of a sudden, oh, I'm smelling now.
Yeah.
Vic,
and
you look like a Sith Lord, by the way.
I'm coming into my Sith era. I'm really feeling this.
I love it.
Darth Vic. Watch out. Watch out, Jar Jar.
Yeah. I'll force choke someone the next time they try and stop me from rambling on. Sorry.
So that's me you're talking about.
Yeah, of course. I would never force choke Nick.
Only real
unless
choking.
you wanted it, Nick.
Depends.
I would ask for consent first.
All right. So did you guys talk about the turning into witches? Like, it's disgusting. It's amazing when they tear off their
Oh,
faces and become witches.
yeah, this
That
is
was
They
started
top.
pull
conference.
guys, they pull their faces off and there's a
Jake.
witch face under it.
Do you think they could swap faces like in a face off?
Yes, I do
Oh,
think that.
yes.
I think
Yeah.
they live face off every day. I think half of those witches were Nick Cage in disguise.
Probably.
The transformation of the witches from people into witches and the mid transformation of the boys before they are mice, like
Oh
when
my
they're in the middle,
god. When
is
they
really
when people
horrifying.
turn into mice in this, it
Yes.
is
Oh, it's
disgusting.
so
Nick, how
good.
did you feel when you saw this as a kid? I was thinking the whole time, I'm like, Cage saw this as a kid. I'm like, dude, when they are halfway through becoming a mouse, it is
Mhm.
horrifying.
They show
Guys,
so many stages of it too.
oh yeah,
Mhm.
the makeup in this is incredible. And yeah, it's literally like faces bulging out. I'm turning into a mouse, ears becoming huge.
Oh,
Fucking
it's terrifying.
scary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You learn as a kid from watching that, don't fuck with witches.
So, like, Bruno gets turned first, obviously, and then they catch Luke. But the thing is, they don't catch him for a long ass time. And we have this insane chase sequence where literally he is out wiggling
Mm-hmm.
hundreds and
Oh,
hundreds of
I
witches.
I
really like
love
that
that
line.
chase.
Yes. Out wiggling.
He's out wiggling them. Somebody even yells, he's too wiggly in the
He's too
chaos of
wiggly.
trying to get.
He's out wiggling us.
and
They're
and
all
they
saying.
run, they get outside the conference room. It's just
Oh,
a boy
wait.
being chased by a bunch of women. They run past this baby in a pram, and
Mm-hmm.
Angela Houston's the granddaddy witch pushes the pram off of the cliff, and so then the boy is chasing to catch the pram. And I had flashbacks to a movie I saw in art school, which is like an old silent Russian film called like the Battleship
We don't
Potemkin.
have time for you to
I
tell
don't
us
have
the entire
time for
plot of this movie.
one of the most famous. No, it's just the scene is like visually ripped. I think it's supposed to be an homage to a very famous black and
Okay.
white silent film scene
That makes it
where
classic.
a pram goes down a flight of steps while a bunch of people are being massacred.
I think they mocked that in one of the Naked Gun movies too.
They mock it. They actually mock it in a lot of movies. There's a lot of movies where that scene is mocked, and if you've never seen the original, you're like, "The fuck is this?" But anyway, they chase him for a while, and I believe that the only reason they catch him is she eventually uses some type of magic, and then that's the last time anyone uses magic in the entire film.
She doesn't laser beam him to death.
No, I think she does something to like freeze.
Oh no, doesn't he go back to the grandma's room and she's waiting in there for him, I think, right?
Oh, that's it. The grandmother's
Yeah.
there, and she's not feeling well, and she
Yeah.
basically like falls asleep.
Oh, because they put sugar in her drink, I think.
That's
Yes.
right. They fucking poison the diabetic.
They
These
they
witches,
had-
man.
Meanwhile, Angelica Houston's only magic, but like poisoning someone with sugar is fine. Like as if they somehow knew she was a diabetic and they were
Yeah,
like,
I don't know if that qualifies as a potion. It's
no, it's just they have magic.
evil
They could have
potion. It's
turned the grandmother into a
sugar.
mouse.
Could've
They
done that.
confirmed that it works on adults.
The grandma is the hero in this. You can't turn her into a mouse.
No.
Can we
She
go back
is
to the chase?
She is no. Wait, we're done with all this shit.
No, I have
Let's
to talk
get to
about
Mr.
the chase.
Bean
No.
fucking. That's what I want to
No.
talk about.
Jake, Nick is our guest, and it is your fault for bringing somebody on with a similar personality type to my own, who has a specific part of the movie which is very tiny yet
Yes.
important. And Nick,
Okay.
Not important.
you-
It's not
you
important.
speak
you,
your
Vic.
truth.
Yes.
You speak your
Hurry the
truth
hell
here.
Jake,
up.
go get another sandwich. So
I'm out of flocks and bagels, and I am out of them.
So when
Hurry
he comes out
the
from
hell
behind, I'm
up.
trying. Comes out from behind the partition, and I'm like, "You dummy! You're running right into them. Why are you so bad?"
This was wild. He's
Oh, no,
literally
you don't get
running
to speak now, Jake.
straight. He's now running straight into the witches. Terrible plan.
Yes. But then he like gets into a hallway. He doesn't not take a moment to stop, grabs a chair and like throws it through a window, action hero style, and just dives out of it. And I'm like, all right, respect. You made up for being dumbass.
Hey, that was cool.
He is fighting hard. It's pretty insane. He's not going down without a fight. Yeah.
In a sweater.
He's on it.
But he is turned into a mouse.
Does last.
Mm-hmm. The cutest mouse ever.
Yes, it is pretty cute.
He comes out and it's just the cutest little Jim Henson mouse. And compared to the level of horror.
Bick. It's Jim Henson.
Henson?
Not Hanson.
Okay, Jim Henson. I thought you were going to say that it can't be the cutest mouse ever because they also did
because I'm the cutest mouse ever?
No.
Somewhere out there.
Oh, that's where I know you from.
Over the pale moonlight.
No. because they also did
Fievel. That was Fievel.
That wasn't Jim Henson though. I'm talking about in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. They also
Splinter?
did Splinter.
Ah.
Who is the cutest rat ever.
He is a rat.
Splinter is the cutest rat ever, and this is the cutest mouse ever. And they just have a lot of experience making rodents, I guess.
Making rodents.
But yeah, it's super cute.
Is that your Splinter?
And then
no, I'm not going to Splitter. Not on this podcast.
Then Luke goes and finds Bruno and is like, we got to get back to my grandmother. And Bruno's like, I'd rather just stay here and eat.
I'd rather stuff my fat rat ass with food if you don't mind.
Like, Bruno, again, these
Bruno,
two boys.
get it together. They accept being mice so fucking quickly. It is insane. This is
instant.
This is what he says. I don't believe it. I can talk in a mouse as a mouse. Like, okay. You're a mouse, dude. Like, I'd be freaking out right now. I'd be losing my mind. My life is over. I am now a mouse. I don't believe it. I can talk.
Luke realizes he's a mouse immediately. Bruno has presumably been a mouse throughout this whole chase sequence and is just underneath the floorboards of this conference room eating a moldy bread biscuit thing that fell down there. And he's like, Luke is like, you're a mouse now, Bruno. And he's like, what? I am? And then he looks down and he goes, well, it'll be easier for me to get full. And you're like,
Bruno, he's got some serious problems.
Where he
does not care for 1 second that he has been transmorgified into a fucking mouse.
No.
It's crazy.
They accept it immediately. And the kid, Luke, is like, I like being a mouse. He's like, this isn't bad. He's
they
like,
both
he's
like
not
it.
He finds his own pet mice and is like, hey guys.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys can't talk. Nice being a mouse with you. And then moves on.
See you later.
All right.
See you later.
So this is the part where we find out Mr. Bean is fucking this broad.
No,
and this is where I'm like, what? Are you serious? I mean, it's one of the hotter maids in the hotel. I'll give him that.
I'll just let Jake go from here. He can't be stopped now.
So how do we find out?
Mr. Bean is fucking.
He walks out with his broad and her hair's all mussed up. And he's like, oh, we were just trying to find the linen or whatever. Some Britishism. But they were banging. We know that.
Mm-hmm.
And I've never seen Mr. Bean bang. Which is... I knew that...
I have a website for you. I'll tell you about it.
Oh, yeah. Send that to me afterwards, please.
The Bean Bang Bus?
Bean...
Links in the description below.
If Bean Bang Bus is not a website, it better be now. Thank you.
Gonna be one. Oh my god.
It's so good to have the bros on. Finally.
Can we go back to talking about periods, Victoria?
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Opening scene, bean bang bus. What's going on? He's got a painting, he got a booger on. And then this hottest woman you ever seen walks in.
And he busts. The bean just busts. That's all that happens.
Yes,
it's just
you're getting a writer's credit, Vic. Nice.
What up?
What?
The kids
up?
sneak their way. The kids sneak their way all the way through the hotel.
You mean the
up to
mice
grandmother's
children?
room.
Yes.
The mice children.
As a kid, I remember being like, "Oh my god, it is so terrifying. They're gonna get stepped on." Like, just trying to stick to the corners and walk up the stairs. It was so nerve-wracking.
I liked that they used real rats. They were not mice. They were all rats. But because rats are more intelligent and easier to train. But I liked that they used real ones. They used the puppets for. Mm-hmm. We used the puppets when they used the various mice puppets when they were talking. But I liked that they had a lot of, like, we've talked about this before. We like it when there's the real animal doing the real work. Get those mice, those rat actors some credit.
Speaking of, I just saw Good Boy. Amazing.
Oh, that is such a good movie.
The best dog acting I've ever seen in my life. It was incredible.
Oh my god, we have to talk about that after.
Okay.
The thing that I wrote
See
down
the difference, Vic?
funny.
This is the difference. We agree to talk after the pod about this movie. We don't just break down an entirely different movie on this movie podcast.
I don't talk to you after this podcast is done.
No, you say you do it during. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. When else would I speak to you? I don't speak to you unless it's through this podcast.
Jake, stop using me against Vic.
The saucy
I like
one.
you both equally.
My good try at the heart hands, Jake.
Jake is trying hard hands and failing.
Binoculars?
Binoculars? Yeah.
The kids go up and the grandmother accepts that that this is her grandson and his friend.
Again, what is her history? What is this woman's deal? She's just like, yep, I knew it, guys.
Yep.
I mean, I've been telling you about witches every single day of your life. And now, here we go.
That's why he set it up that he could talk, so that we know that she can actually.
I can still talk, even though I'm a mouse. That was good exposition there.
It was expositional.
I also like that the kid asks his grandmother, was it the witches or the diabetes that made her ill?
That was awesome.
I forgot about that.
It's and this is where Wilford Brimley comes out. He's like, it's the diabetes.
I kept hearing that guy's voice every time. I was like, witches or diabetes? Like,
you got the diabetes.
The diabetes. It's just like, why are those the two options? The witches I understand, but like, why did it have to be diabetes? It's brutal. Anyway, Grandma's on board. They're gonna hunt some fucking witches.
This is when I expected her to break out a crossbow and be like, I've been hunting witches this whole fucking time.
No. And I have a whole, we can get to it at the end.
You cannot have another rabbit hole. You've already done 2.
No, I've done 1.
Only 1.
There was 1. And the other is
the second one.
The other one is that this movie is based off of a book by Roald Dahl. Which makes the whole thing make more sense. Yeah, it all makes more sense when you realize this is another one of, this is a Roald Dahl madness right now.
Okay.
Yeah. And
so we're in the Peachiverse.
We're in the Peachiverse. Yeah.
James the Giant Peach. We're in the Peachiverse.
You can tell because the main character is a boy whose parents are dead. And he's kind of fine with it.
Yeah, he just lets that roll off him. Like, it is crazy in movies when parents die, or like A New Hope when aunt and uncle die. These guys just go, you know what, I gotta move on, then we're on to the next scene.
Yeah.
I wrote down Luke might be the most well-adjusted kid ever. He's just
Luke
like
Skywalker and oh shit!
Oh shit!
Same Luke.
Oh,
And I already look like a Sith Lord.
All
This
right,
could-
we're
All
officially
together.
in Star Wars now, guys.
We're crossed
Which
over.
makes Teacherverse also a Star Wars.
Yeah, I think
So
that's
when
valid.
Mr. Bean is banging that maid, do you think
God.
he's making those faces like, oh, oh?
I'd hope so.
You know he doesn't talk. You know he
Silent,
doesn't talk.
just
mean,
grunting.
And
Gotta make some sounds.
there's a bunch of shenanigans going on, probably like, oh, the condom ripped. Oh,
Oh God!
what am I gonna do now?
Save these plot points for the Bing Bang.
Bean bang bus.
Bean
Search
bang
on Bing
bus.
for the Bean Bang Bus, and you guys will be in for a treat.
Yeah, save these plot points for that, Jake. I would like to say that they concoct the most insane plan, which they don't really spell out, thank God. But
I struggled to understand this plan.
They're going to get the potion.
Guys, if you're not watching, Vic gave me a very condescending look when she said, "Yeah."
Yeah, of course. You get bored. You get
Course.
bored very easily and check out. I have pages of notes. I take my job very seriously.
She does.
The kid Luke decides that the best thing to do is for them to steal some of this concentrated potion and poison all of the witches because they're all here for this conference and they eliminate all of England's
poison the witches
problem.
with their own poison. Crazy.
Mm-hmm. And so he has to sneak into the Grand Witch's room while all the other witches are like occupied. Meanwhile, while they're also concocting this, the grandmother decides to approach Bruno's parents to be like, your son got turned into a mouse.
Nuts. This was nuts.
One of the dumbest decisions that a character who up until now has been portrayed as sort of like worldly and intelligent, it is just, she like walks up to these people and is just like opens up a carpet bag, shows them two mice and is like, this is your kid.
She spends like a minute trying to soften the blow, being, I don't remember what she says, but it's just like, lady, just show them the mouse, let them talk.
You're not gonna finagle your way into this. You have to show them the mouse that
There's nothing
talks
you can
English.
say.
I need to. If you're telling me my son is a mouse, I better see a mouse talking English, because otherwise, I'm not believing you. And
the mother
no, they don't
hysterically
believe
screams.
Yeah.
No, the mother just hysterically screams and can't be heard.
It was a crazy scream, dude. That was probably more scarring than anything.
Dude, it's a mouse.
It was really intense, very loud. The dad, who has had some sort of minor background world building shots, I guess you could say, up until now, is always portrayed as an ass. Like he's a wealthy asshole. And then Bruno makes more sense, right? He's got kind of alcoholic asshole parents. In fact, that's why they know to find him, is because he's like 7 o'clock on the dot, whiskey and water with an ice cube. It helps the digestion or something like that.
Your child should not be saying that about you at that age.
Yeah. And so she goes and just is like, no lead up, like, I know you're not going to believe me. Like, I know, like, she rambles on, but not about stuff that would prepare them. And then she just throws the mice out there, and the woman's screaming too much for them to hear. And so she ends up getting thrown out of the restaurant.
It's a bad plan. It
was a terrible plan.
Yeah. Yep.
They go back to the better plan in some ways. One is that they're going to lower Luke down to the Grand Witch's hotel room, which is conveniently directly below theirs.
They're going to lower him in carbonite.
They lower him in a half-knitted sock.
Mm-hmm.
And where the knitting yarn is still attached, ignoring the fact that this would unravel. Maybe they knotted it off. I shouldn't get that important.
They're not idiots.
It was just unnecessary because the mouse could have easily just climbed down the wall. There was no reason to lower him in a sock. Mice and rats are it's brickwork. They'd be completely capable of just climbing that.
He just became a mouse. Maybe he doesn't know that he can do that yet.
He doesn't know the full extent of his mouse abilities
Mm-hmm.
yet. Yeah, that's a good point. Thank
You're welcome.
you. But what they didn't account for is Liebchen, the witch's cat, in the
Yes.
hotel room.
So this kid gets his tail cut off by a
No,
Not
you were
yet,
skipping
dude.
ahead
What the
by like an
hell?
hour. What is wrong with you?
We're not-
This is not a book report, Vic. We don't
Yes,
have
it
to
is.
go over every fucking
No.
scene in the movie.
Yes, we do. Don't you cut Nick short. Nick is here to explore
To be
every facet
brilliant.
of his childhood movie. And you
This
will
is
not
like, all right, guys, this is a series of mouse scenes. Just fucking random.
Liebchen.
We're just watching mice run around.
It's the whole
Wonderful.
thing. The cat is voiced by a mountain lion, and it's really jarring because that is not the sound of a cat. They just keep playing the sound of a mountain lion over the cat.
All right. Damn it, I wish I had another bagel.
Fine. They get caught. He gets the potion, but the grandmother gets caught. The Grand Witch comes back and gives this shitty ass excuse to the Grand Witch as to why her sock is on her balcony, which is, I dropped my knitting.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, then he goes to sneak into the kitchen. This is now the plan. They're all going to go down to dinner.
Okay, so I skipped one scene.
No, your lady friend, Mr. Bean's paramour, comes in to clean the room and finds the whole book of. They have this book with the cutouts of all the secret potions just lying there. I'm like, you couldn't even be bothered to close the fucking book.
Her hair is always mussed up, like Mr. Bean is just having his way.
They're always
just
going at it.
Yeah.
Any second they get. But Vic, no, it's because Luke opened the book. That's why it's like that.
Oh, Luke opened the book.
And he never closed it. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Nick. Thank you for correcting the record so that we do an accurate play-by-play of this movie. I
like to imagine she just came out the door from banging Mr. Bean every scene she's in.
Yeah. So she mistakes it for perfume.
And you know she was begging for it.
Rose, you've got to calm down.
Wow.
You've got to calm down.
How do you know he wasn't begging for it?
Yeah, come on, let's be real. Mr. Bean was on his...
He's in charge. He's running the hotel. She was the one begging for it.
Doesn't quite ooze sex.
No, Mr. Bean
Are you kidding me? He's so physical.
He's a good little submissive, and it's all consensual. But Mr. Bean is a submissive one.
Wrong dominatrix. Mr. Bean is the dominatrix.
Do I not look like I know what I'm talking about?
Mr. Bean is a dominatrix. I think I look like I know what if you walk away from one thing in this podcast, Mr. Bean is a dominatrix.
I'm gonna say you walk away from one thing in this podcast is that Mr. Bean likes to be punished. Mr. Bean likes to be punished. He makes all these silly mistakes because he likes to be punished. He's a bad little boy.
Sorry, Nick. I do final editing on this, and I am cutting that out.
You will never cut it out. The video will look insane.
Mr. Bean is a dom. That is canon now. All right. So the kid gets his tail chopped off by a cleaver. Guys, we see him get dismembered by a cleaver.
We have a Ratatouille moment where he sneaks into the kitchen and starts messing with the food, and he's in all the food. He's like a rat crawling through potatoes over things.
Guys, I hate thinking of that.
It's a very Ratatouille.
If you're eating and a rat ran over all your food. Ugh.
And it's not just that, he's like hiding in the French fries before they get fried. He's like in the food.
Disgusting.
Yeah, and then there's a scene
I imagine
where
someone ate the bit of the tail. Someone ate that tail, I bet.
Well, that is when they're chasing him out of the kitchen.
Yeah,
so he dumps
he
dumps the poison into the cress soup, which is mentioned.
Watercress?
probably 1,000 times. The cress soup, which it's a watercress soup.
Not.
But
I have no idea what that is.
Yes, Vic, tell us the ingredients to a watercress soup, please.
Okay. So I did look up the Julia Child recipe for a
Of course you
watercress
did.
soup. There were several watercress soups that didn't look right, that were more on the green side. I was looking for one that has that same creamy quality of the one in the movie. And Julia Child's is probably the right time frame for who was cooking at the day and when this movie is set. Julia Child's is probably pretty close to accurate. And her recipe, you're essentially looking at a take on a vichyssoise or a potato leek soup. So there's potatoes, a chicken, or a vegetable broth base. The potatoes are just there to thicken it. Leeks are sautéed and are sort of the undertone. And then fresh watercress leaves, they're in the same family as like a mustard leaf or a wasabi, actually. And they have like when they're raw, they have a pretty kind of hot and almost spicy taste to them, but when they're cooked, they're a bit more mellow and peppery. And so it's that little bit of cream to finish it off, and simmered and then blended so it's all nice and smooth. And you better fucking believe that when the Asian market opens tomorrow on Monday, I'm going to buy watercress. It's not easy to find fresh watercress, but you can find it places. It looks delicious. I'm excited. I make a mean-ass potato leek soup. It's one of the things that I do very, very well. So I'm super excited to see how adding watercress changes my tried and true recipe. Yeah, I'm sorry. Did you not want me to go that far into depth?
I just asked what it was. And you have answered.
It's a take on a vichyssoise. It can be served
you are
hot
done.
or
No,
cold.
you are done now. You are done now.
So in summary, it's a
I gave you 10 minutes to explain it. You are done now. But thank you, Vic.
You're welcome.
Sounds
if you're
great.
good, I'll bring you some.
Yeah. Thank you.
Maybe I'll make that, and the next time we meet up for improv, I'll give everybody some. I'll get Tupperware.
Watercress and cucumber sandwiches for us, please.
They're serving this to all the witches. Yeah, they're serving this to all the witches, and
all right,
for whatever reason,
all right, guys, explain this. Why I wrote because I don't remember.
All right, go.
I wrote Quisley's woman.
Quisley's woman.
Quisley's woman.
Quisley's.
Why did I write that?
Are you sure you're reading it right?
Squuislies. Squizzlies.
I don't know why you wrote that. There is a very attractive woman in the kitchen who tends to the chef, because as they discover Luke and the chef chops off part of his tail, and then there's this whole chase sequence that ensues, the chef believes that he has run up his pant leg and is getting to his manhood. And the entire kitchen strips this man down to his underwear.
Yes, they do.
And then the chef is sat on a chair drinking a wine while mousetraps surround him to protect him. And an attractive woman in the kitchen is sort of tending to him and nursing him back to sanity. And I paused for a moment and I was like, that's the goddamn butler from Downton Abbey.
Oh,
and
really?
It is. The guy who plays the chef, who is in this movie for maybe 30 to 45 seconds, is one of the lead characters on Downton Abbey. And I just feel like that needs to be stated.
Let's not downplay. This guy tears his pants off, and we see him pantsless getting like stroked by all these people for like 5 minutes. And I will say, Maggie walked in while I was watching this at this point, and she goes, "What's going on?" And I'm like, "I think it's just jacking off in the kitchen. I don't know."
It's a good segue to the next thing I wrote down, which is that we get a brief cutaway to Bruno's dad, who's complaining about how all the witches got soup and he wants that soup. And Mr. Bean and him have a little face-off where they say the word cock-a-leaky about 30 times in quick succession. And I was like, if somebody just saw a clip of these two men arguing about cock-a-leaky soup, well, I don't want cock-a-leaky soup. It's a very fine cock-a-leaky soup. It's the best cock-a-leaky soup in the county. I don't want it. I want a cress soup. I'm not going to eat this cock-a-leaky swill. And I'm just like, what the fuck is cockaliki?
It's
It's
what
like a type
happens
of
on the beanbag bus.
yeah. It's
Get it.
yeah, so he demands the soup. So
Nice.
Mr. Bean goes and gets more. Yeah. Cockaliki is going to be the first episode of our spin-off series, The Bean Bang Bust.
Bus.
Recreations.
All right. So let's get to it, guys. This is the creepiest part of the movie, I think.
Mm-hmm.
When
Mhm.
everyone starts turning into mice.
Yeah.
And guys,
Chaos.
it is a relatively boring movie in my opinion. And when we get to the people transforming into mice, holy shit, this is horrifying. They really go into it. The people are popping up big ears, but they have no hair. There's no fucking fur on these ears. They're just human giant mouse ears.
They're getting like the split kind of lips and the
Yes.
whiskers
Yes.
are coming out. Like
Disgusting.
they're really and there's usually like this green gas sort of pouring out of their mouths.
Oh
and
yes, everyone's getting gassed. You're like, what the fuck? Everyone's transforming. It is disgusting.
I think everyone should know there's only like these stupid partition things between this private dining room and a normal restaurant. So there's all these people just observing this. Like
no, it's crazy. So they all start turning into mice. We get a long sequence of them turning into mice. It's disgusting. If I'm in this world, I am freaking the fuck out. We are seeing people turn into mice. What did the people that work there do? What did they do, Vic?
They didn't freak out about people turning into mice.
They immediately
freaked out about that there are mice.
Yes.
And they start killing them. And it's like you
they
just
immediately go
literally
into mice
watched.
killing mode. You know these are human beings that just turned into mice. You saw them. You saw it happen. And they just go, well, get our cleavers. Let's fucking kill all these things.
And they
some
show
of
the
them
bloody
do.
cleavers.
Yes, some of them do die.
Oh, a bunch of them die.
They
A bunch of them die.
There's blood there's bloody cleaver.
And sometimes, and this is an inconsistency, sometimes the blood is green when they squish, and sometimes it's red. I don't know what that means. I don't know what.
I understand. The green blood's if you're a witch. If it's red, you're a human that died.
You think humans got fed the soup?
I mean, soup was getting passed around left and right. I think some humans got mixed in.
It's hard to know. They are murdered.
I mean, the employees don't care. They're killing everything.
The employees don't care, and it's absolutely mad. And Mr. Bean is going, full Rambo on this. And that's
he's covered in blood. He's chopping left and right. Everyone's dying.
The grandmother and the Grand Witch, because the Grand Witch
Grandmother versus Grand Witch.
And they have this face-off that implies that they know each other.
Yeah, they know each other.
It implies that they know each other, and they've been hinting at this every time the Grand Witch sees this woman. It's been hinting that the Grand Witch knows who this woman is.
She disses her. She goes, "That's a very old woman."
Yeah. And the whole time,
right,
and they don't explain it. And it's really
witchy.
bothers me because they keep implying that they have this history and then they don't fucking talk about it.
It's almost like you could have cut, I don't know, 25 minutes out of the conference
out of a
scene.
90-minute movie?
And then maybe built up the backstory a little bit between these two.
Set it up for a
no, we
prequel.
needed the conference scene.
I want
Set
the
it up for a
prequel.
prequel. I think Nick's right. The prequel setup.
I might write that prequel.
They the witch transforms into like a hairless rat.
Yep.
And
Real
grandma puts a pitcher over top of her.
And you're like, oh, they're gonna leave her alive. Nope.
No.
No.
She turns to Mr. Bean and is like, that one looks particularly infectious. Implying that this is some form of rodent-borne disease that has transformed all these normal humans into rats. and that they should just kill them all, and that's how you stop this rat transformation
I didn't think of
infection.
that. It's like a Resident Evil scenario is what she's
Yeah.
saying. I'm like, oh, we're all being turned to rats by this pathogen. Kill him.
Right. That's what I
Chop
got
the
from
head
it.
off. You have to separate the neck from the head from the spine.
At some point during the insanity of this, they clock that Bruno's dad is about to eat the soup.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Grandma goes and dives over the table to
I
knock the soup out
and
of
I
his
wanted
hand.
that dad to eat that soup. I wanted him to live in a
I'd had it
hellscape
coming.
where he's a mouse.
So the dad was such a huge ass. The dad was such a huge ass that you were totally fine with him being turned into a rat.
Yes.
But I would like to say that he makes the biggest character turnaround I've ever seen. Because at the end of this, they bring Bruno back to him and is like, look, do you believe us now that this is your son? And Bruno talks to his dad. And the mother is like going catatonic. She can't handle it. And Bruno's dad looks at his son, who is a rat, and goes, my boy, and like picks him up and holds him and is like, honey, calm down. This is my son. This is our son. And he's like, it's not so bad, Dad. I'll be okay. And the dad's just like, you will be okay, honey. And I'm like, okay, so the dad, who's a huge asshole, can just immediately accept his son no matter what form. He's like, you are my love. I love you. You're my child. I'm fine with this. No. Unexpected.
Everyone is demented in this movie, guys. The kid, he's 100% fine with being a mouse. The dad is 100% fine with raising a mouse as a son.
Mm-hmm.
And you think that's how it's going to end, where everyone's just mice.
So there's an important point that we can say now that wasn't necessary to bring it up at the time. But this whole time, Angelica Houston's character has had this like ardent follower who's been like her secretary.
Yes, this is shoehorned in very hard. She gets one line in the conference scene where she gets a talking to by Angelica Houston. She's like, you do not question me or something. And she's like, well, I quit. And I'm like, you're quitting what?
A little later.
So so she says,
quitting witch beating? What are you quitting?
So
just be a witch on your own. Why do the witches need to have huge meetings? Is my question.
They have a leader. It's an
why?
organization. It's a bureaucracy. They're a union. So the scene is that when they're going into this banquet hall, the secretary is coming too. And Angelica
why do we need
like,
the context exactly right?
Is
what I said impossible to follow?
But it's wrong.
It's wrong.
Who
and
the fuck cares? We are not having guests on here anymore. I don't like this. I don't like this. I need someone to have my back on this. Who the fuck cares? But yes, they have a
better luck next time, Jake. Nick's on my side.
There is one line where she disagrees with her, and then this blonde-haired witch hates her from then on, I guess.
It's been maligned the whole movie by Angelica. The resentment is growing.
Come on, guys. Just one line.
Thank you, Nick. No, it's not. It's the whole time. That's what sends her over the edge. She is told that she needs to go back to the room and like catalog shit. Yeah. And she's like, this banquet is for us.
Yeah.
Right, but there's other times where she's maligned in the movie, but this one she's like, this banquet is for us. And she says to her face, you are not here as a witch and like a member of this coven. Right. You are here as my staff. And then walks away from her, and she just mutters under her breath, I quit.
Okay. I fucking said that. That is... God damn it, guys.
Nick,
we said it better.
Oh, I'm sorry. The way I said it, I'm sorry if the way I said it was impossible to follow. We needed a 10-minute fucking story about it.
It was just factually
imagine a
wrong.
Small child listening to this, and they're trying to piece the story together, and they're like, wait, that happens when? I'm still confused.
Thank you, Nick. I appreciate it. Thank you, Nick. We're here to bring the truth.
Yeah.
Nick,
thank you, Nick.
You're lucky you got me such a good gift, because otherwise I'd be feeding you watercress soup tonight, buddy.
God.
I think I would have a lot of fun as a mouse.
Well, I
Which
mean, join the
Luke
club.
apparently
Everyone else loves
does.
it.
Yeah.
They all love
Yeah.
it. No one cares.
They-
All right, let's get to the end, guys. The full
Yeah.
frontal nudity scene. This is what we've all been waiting for. This is what you thought was you were
Jake, you're
hoping
gonna
would happen.
end up on a list.
You're going
This
to
is-
end up on a list.
I
This
was
is like an
hoping.
8-year-old boy.
No.
You got to be careful. You got to be careful, Jake.
All right.
This is-
I am sorry, guys. I know we were all hoping that the woman Mr. Bean was banging would be the full frontal nudity at the end. It is
It's
not.
not.
It is Luke the boy.
So they go home the way you do after a holiday like this.
All
and
right, just to get
Luke
it clear, I was not happy about this. This is not
Sure.
the kind of shit
Sure,
I wanted
sure,
to end this
sure.
movie.
sure. Luke and his grandmother go home the way you do, and Luke has
The
shipped
movie
himself.
is the movie. Sorry, Vic. The movie is ostensibly over by now. This is what I thought it was over. I'm like,
And he's just gonna stay a
and
mouse.
everyone's a mouse. They all love it. Nope.
Yeah. Nope. They go home. Luke has shipped the Grand Witch's chest of money to himself.
A fucking
He's
full
mailed
it
trunk
To
full of
himself.
money.
Dude's a genius.
Including, and this sets up the sequel, which I don't think we ever received, but it sets up the potential for a sequel. He has shipped himself the chest with all the money and a contact list of all of the witches in America.
Yes, this is a sequel. This is a setup for Grandma Witch Hunter, which I was
Yeah.
totally on board for and never happened.
Yeah.
Grandma,
Mouse
Witch
boy
Hunter,
and grandma.
coming to America.
Yes.
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 Coming to perfect. Yeah.
Starting Queens.
And we wanted it. We wanted it. And then, we get the fact that the grandmother's whole house has been turned into sort of like a series of tubes and trains and carnival rides.
Which she
for
must
Luke.
have done, right? Like, that wasn't there when they left.
Presumably
Can't
at
do it as
Luke's
a mouse?
She's the one who
Luke's
set up all the
direction.
tubes.
Yeah.
She set it up. Luke was the architect. She was the
Yeah.
contractor.
makes
That's the way I
Yes,
see it.
this is a fun scene. We have to see a mouse fly around in a plane, ride around in a train,
Yeah, rapid fire every
Go down
form
a-
of transportation.
go down, he shoots down a tube. We're seeing any way you hey, any way you can imagine a mouse getting around, we see it in this final scene.
Yeah. He goes up an
The blimp
elevator.
was wild. I don't know how they did that.
He blips it.
He goes up an elevator into this enormous badass castle tower thing that is his bedroom. And he tells his grandmother that he's really happy being a mouse.
But he also asked how long do mice live? And
Yeah, right? No one's asking those kind of questions.
Like, I'm sorry about 5 years in
Yeah.
captivity. I hate to break it to you, a little bit longer for rats, but
Yeah.
this ain't gonna be.
go with it.
He's cool with it. He says this really tragic thing of like, I guess I'll never get to drive a car.
Yeah.
And the grandmother's like, and then it does a close-up shot of the grandmother like lying with her face turned the other way as she's like almost brought to tears. But he's like, I'm fine with it. This is a good life.
All good, baby.
But that was not, I think, how the producers of the movie wanted to end.
Probably a note by audiences when they screen this. What the fuck was probably the
fuck?
start of this comment. What the fuck? Why are we watching this kid get turned into a mouse for the rest of his life? And they're like, oh shit, we gotta get him not to be a mouse at the end of this movie.
It's either that or they ran out of money and were like, shit, just use the footage we have and end this. We don't have time to get into the second half of the book where it would have explained what the hell is about to happen.
Oh, you're right.
Because this is based off of a book.
This is probably the first half of a book.
Right. I think that all of this was supposed to happen much faster, and then there's more to the book.
Yes.
But what they did instead was they just dragged out this first part. And then at the end, they're like, remember that one witch? She's good now. Ignore the fact that the grandma swore up, down, and center there's no such thing as a good witch. They're all inherently evil and have to be evil. This one's now good because she quit her job?
people were mean to her, and the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
So she transforms them back with
Hold on, Vic.
magic.
She tracks down the mice boys and casts
Luke.
a spell from the street onto their houses and turns them back into humans. The most tacked on ending I've ever seen in my life.
And
And
Luke,
this is where we get a full frontal nude boy leaping into the air, and we see his entire front from neck to navel, neck
to toes. To
taint
toes.
top to taint.
No, Jake, stop.
He bursts out of this Lego castle as if he's diving into a pool of water,
Yeah.
skinny dipping.
Like,
and you're like, what the fuck is going on?
Did not remember that part, guys.
And then
did not.
He
All right,
runs naked. He runs naked to the window, only for the witch to also zap into his hands his two mice that he left back at
But
the
first,
hotel.
his glasses.
Oh, his glasses.
Yeah.
She zaps his glasses into his
Yes.
hands,
He does.
mice into his hands.
Yeah.
I'm like, lady, why can't you zap some clothes onto the boy?
I was gonna say, dude.
And then
Guys,
she starts to drive away.
fully from the face down to the feet.
Hey,
A full frontal nude scene of this kid.
Jake.
Crazy.
This is gonna
Jake.
get flagged.
This was
Jake.
crazy. I'm
Jake.
not the one who fucking said we should watch this movie. It was you, Nick. You brought this to us. I'm just saying what we saw. This happens.
The rest of us are trying not to put focus on the full nudity of the child. You seem to want us to continue to discuss that in
barely
detail.
blur out the dong. They barely blur it out.
I'll say I agree. I've seen some late night, hotel TV that does a better job pixelating than what they did.
They were literally like, do we really have to? Yes, you do.
Improv team name, blur out the dong.
Yeah. And that's the end of the movie. I mean,
Okay,
that's the
wait a
last
minute.
note I have. Full frontal nude kid. The last note
No.
I
I
got.
think that's the only note you have.
There's
When I
just
look at
one
it, is
page.
I did just write that over and over again throughout my
burn
notebook.
those
I'll find that.
pages. There's one last thing, which is
What?
as she drives away, they voice over, "Don't forget Bruno."
Yeah.
Yeah. So okay.
So they did forget him, and then they just had that voice added on
Again,
in post.
literally just like last week of shooting, they were like, "Oh right, we should probably change these kids back into humans, or people are gonna be bummed, right?" So
I have some.
Amazing. Right?
I have some facts about the movie.
Oh, bring it.
Facts. If anybody wants, Nick wants them. Jake doesn't want. I'll say that the full frontal nudity and one of the scenes, earlier, I think in one of the transformations, got cut from the American release because it would not be allowed to show with PG as the rating, which it is, which is madness. Mad that this is rated PG. Because it wouldn't be released with that. They ended up sort of having to alter those scenes to be less horrifying and naked of children.
wait, are you telling me there was a more raunchy scene of that?
I'm saying that in the original, it wasn't even blurred at all.
Whoa.
It was full nudity in the original.
Oh my god.
And apparently in the
European.
UK, they were like, yeah, you can still have a PG movie with full on child nudity. And in the US, our puritanical ways that was not keen.
Okay, Vic, easy.
I also want to say
we know
that
you are against it.
Road Doll apparently loved that Angelica Houston was the Grand Witch, adored that, and then was so excited for the movie, saw the movie, and hated it so much that he spent months demanding that his name be taken off the movie. And they didn't end up doing it. He ended up being talked out of it and leaving his name.
It's because it wasn't dark enough, right? Like, he didn't like the ending, is what I heard.
He said the quotes that I have were that he was appalled at the vulgarity and bad taste,
Okay.
as well as the actual terror that were in parts of the movie. He thought it didn't pay homage to his book, which is supposed to be a little bit more lighthearted, and he felt, and apparently it had to be a sit down with him and Jim Henson, and Jim Henson convinced him to keep his name on this. Henson. Sorry. Jim Henson. Sorry. Never gonna get that right.
Hanson.
And Jake, to your point, in the book, the grandmother is known to be a witch hunter the entire time.
Yes. Why not make that the movie?
And there's a whole backstory about how when her friend was taken, she set off on like a vendetta to hunt down the Grand Witch.
Fuck yes.
My
That's a movie.
headcanon is right.
Now
yeah,
that's a movie.
And
oh
she,
my God.
She
That's
has
so much more fun.
So much more fun. In the book, she lost her thumb, not her pinky finger. And it was in a battle with one of the witches that she killed.
Yeah. Well, let me guess. She's holding up a witch up against the wall by her throat, and she's fucking squeezing the neck. And then the witch utters a spell, and it starts melting her fingers off. She has to let it go. And then she has a stake behind her back, and she jabs it through her chest. She kills the witch. And then when she's talking to her grandson, she opens up a closet, and there's just witch heads all up against the closet wall. It's fucking awesome.
Probably.
And then
the grandson grows up to be Blade, and that's a movie. Now we have a movie. That's a movie.
Now we have a movie should be a separate segment where we rewatch these movies and we're like, this is how it should have been.
No. This is now we act them out how they should have been.
Oh yes, we redo them.
I call him Mr. Bean. I'm always Mr. Bean.
And then I get to be Angelica Houston?
Sure.
Yes, please. On board.
Give me any mouse boy. I think I'm
just can be all of the mouse boys.
We know that Nick's down for full frontal, so.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you guys. By the way, you didn't need to send in that questionnaire to us. Like, we don't need to know that you're down for full frontal. And
speak for yourself, Jake. Yeah. Some of us need to know.
Let's end this.
The last bit is that the grandmother had pneumonia in the book, not diabetes, which makes infinitely more sense.
Yeah.
Why they would need to go to the seaside to recover. Nobody goes to the seaside to recover from a touch of the diabetes.
I got a touch of the diabetes.
It's whatever. Angelica Houston also had to sit in makeup for over 8 hours to turn into the transformed Grand Witch. And apparently she fucking loved this character and kept most of the costumes and would dress up for Halloween.
That's amazing. Could you imagine opening the door, trick or treat, and someone comes out like that?
Oh my God.
So terrifying.
Reminds me of a date I once went on.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Well, saucy.
Let's get to it. Guys, it's time for that segment. Check your baggage. Mine's better. Vic, do you have any baggage for this movie?
This movie's terrifying. This movie's objectively terrifying. If I had seen this as a kid, I wouldn't have slept for months, maybe ever again. The Jim Henson is off his nut when he made these. It is so intense and so grotesque and so creepy, and it is just utterly shocking that somebody can make something like one Muppet so adorable and another Muppet model thing so nightmarish and horrific. I didn't see this as a kid, so I had no baggage to begin with, but I'm gonna have baggage moving forward. Holy fucking shit, man. Thanks, Nick.
You are so welcome.
What about you, Jake? You were fine with this? Your Pumpkinhead? Did Pumpkinhead 2 prepare you for this type of horror?
Yeah, I was pretty prepared. I liked it. It was interesting. A little, I will say, for an 88-minute movie, it's a little long in parts. Where the
Yeah.
conference room scene is way too long, and then them running around as mice is also very long. But yeah, what we were kind of not mentioning that much is the makeup and the costuming is incredible
Oh,
in this
Amazing.
movie,
so good.
and it is super freaky when the women turn into witches and when the kids turn into and we're well whenever someone turns into a mouse. It's disgusting, and I loved it.
Yeah.
Like really creepy. I mean, just imagine human heads bulging out, no fur, mouse ears. It's disgusting. It was
Looks of
great.
pain on their face.
Oh, they're paying too. It's not a peaceful transition. They are
No, it's
turning into monsters.
yeah.
So no baggage. I liked it. Pretty good. Nick,
You're
I
the one who
have
saw it.
only the best baggage from this. I think this movie made me who I am today. I think
Oh.
nice.
I think it's why when I'm stressed out, I put on horror movies to relax.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's why when I have nightmares, I'm like, that was so cool. It's I'm a dark boy, and I think this was everything for me as a kid, especially like the the mouse part, the mice part. It was so lovely. Like I love like Honey I Shrunk the Kids and like seeing the world
Mm.
from like a
Yeah.
different creature's point of view, and like they do that. Then like the camera is low a lot, and they show you from their perspective. And I was
You're
just
like, what would it be like if I were dismembered as a mouse? Like, it's crazy.
I'm
They
not like
they
that.
cut off his tail, dude. And he just shrugs it off. And they always just shrug it off. I'm like,
It
dude,
happens.
you just got a fucking limb chopped off.
It's just the tip.
Just the
More
tip.
like it's more like a little tail
The tip is
circumcision that
everything,
happened.
Vic. The tip is everything.
Says Jake on every date.
Oh.
Going back to the conference room scene, I have to defend it because
Why?
as a kid, I'm sure I was probably a little bored by it. But
You were probably getting snacks during that whole scene.
as an
Oh.
adult, I love learning about the minutia of different like creatures. I want to know like how is their everyday life? What do they plan?
Yes.
Like I love knowing that witches like book a convention center and then they all
Yes.
show up. They're like chartering buses and then they have this plan and some of them
They
get to eat and
They
some
got
don't.
catering. We gotta
they
cater
have
this thing.
they have a budget and they
Yeah.
have, presumably, factional groups in which they have to come and collect their budget for their region.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, the world building.
Have to
The-
report back. Yes, the world building. As an adult, I was like, I want this conference room. Also, Angelica Houston just like chewing
Mm.
scenery for 5 minutes. It's like I had to double check. Like, is that really her under there? Like, no way, someone of her stature would be doing that. Even more impressive.
It blew my mind when I found out that she sat for 8 hours for that
That's
makeup because it
crazy.
could have literally been anybody. It could have
Right? She
just
could have
been.
just a voiceover. Yeah,
I mean, it's not even. It's such an insane voice once she's transformed. It
it's
didn't
so
even have to
good.
be. It's so crazy that she did that. She is
I
such a
know.
baller
Yeah.
and she's rocking it out in this fucking movie. I agree to some extent with Jake. This is a long, short movie, but
It is.
I will say that I was surprised at the quality of it in so many ways. I was surprised by how often they used real animals. They used like the real rats. I was surprised by how good all the modeling was and
Mhm.
the when it was a prosthetic or a mask or
Yes.
a puppet. I was super impressed. The one thing I'll say is there's probably 3 scenes where they randomly use green screen and it's unclear
Mhm.
why and it's not well done. But that would be my only gripe. besides the shaky handheld camera that is occasionally deployed.
And animatronics, just like, oh, it's so much better than CG any day. You
Oh,
can
so
tell
much.
that the real thing is there that you can touch. Like,
Mm-hmm.
our brains know, and it's so much better.
The little
Yes.
mice are so cute.
Yes. So, yeah, the mice, when the kids are turned into mice, they are puppet mice that are talking the whole time. Goes, oh,
Gesturing.
I'm a mouse. I can talk still. Isn't that crazy? Fucking great exposition. And also, they use real mice. So, in that respect, yes, it does pull you in. It does seem a lot more real than if you just saw some CGI mice running
What
around.
I don't remember is, as a kid, is like, did I know the difference? Like, was my child brain able to clock when it went from puppet to actual mouse?
Oh, I was worried you were going to say you didn't know if you were a mouse or not.
I
Bruno
wasn't
just out here.
sure. Yeah.
I'm just eating snacks.
I
I
did
don't know.
nibble raisins.
As long as I get a nibble of cheese, I don't care.
In that vein of like what your child mind thinks and what your adult brain would want, on our list is The Borrowers, another great
Oh, I have not
film
seen that
of,
one.
oh well, if you like a genre of things that are tiny, The Borrowers is just a movie about,
Mm.
miniature people living their lives. But my memory of that is that that it's really well done, and I have no idea if that's accurate. Because when you go back, I do think there's plenty, like the original Star Wars, I think holds up way better than the remastered ones where they've added in
Oh yeah.
Mick,
CGI.
we do not have time to get into Star Wars.
Okay, but have you seen Gremlins? Because that is a masterpiece of puppetry. It's
All right, let's.
so
We
good.
got another hour. We can talk about Gremlins.
Yeah, that's
I
fair.
like
It's fine.
Gizmo personally. He is my favorite.
I like
Uh,
Stripe. Stripe, yeah, the one with the white hair, the leader of the Gremlins.
All right, guys. Well, I think we did it. We
we
broke
did
down the
it.
witches.
Woo! Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Nick. This was so much fun.
I'm just happy I made your life better with this movie, and pay it forward.
Well, I don't know about
You
that,
did.
but it was good to have you on. And I sure enjoyed talking to you about it.
Same, same. Oh, can we get back to the redheaded versus minorities thing you brought up in a previous episode?
Yes, I think we have plenty of time for Nick to weigh in.
Yeah. Just reiterate all your points and then we can hash that out. We got time, right?
We do
We've got
not.
time.
I assume you agree. I assume you're just going to agree with me on everything I said. Thank you, Nick.
Thanks, Shay.
Until next time. Bye,
Bye, Vic.
guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Grandson like fingers her nub.